All right, take two. Lighting's kind of bad, but it's early in the morning and you already know what we finna do though. This Vizzlog is entitled, I started some shit last night. And when I mean I started some shit, boy, I started some shit. Even though this whole dynamic and this whole thing about performance-based activities has been debatable for a very long time now, but I am one of many people who spoke on this to a degree of there has to be a medium somewhere, but then you got those who are pretty much sticking with the code and be like, look, when you perform, you have to do it this particular way. You have to do it that particular way. Don't do it like this because you're going to be deemed as an artist who sucks. Major balls. And yeah, you don't want to suck major balls. Greetings and salutations. My name is Dureezzo. For those that knew, but for those that don't, welcome. My live stream got, I fumbled my live stream, so I'm doing it this way. My co-host is my little guy, my little 1-year-old terrorist. He goes by the name of Leonardo. Everybody say hi, Leonardo. You see him? Right there. That little guy right there. Yeah, that little guy. Anyway, the title of this Vizzlog. Let me put this down so you can see me better. And yes, take my hat off, sis. Yeah, I was on my way to a football game, to a Pee-wee football league game. Then I get a call from my oldest saying that the game been postponed from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Luckily, I was still in the town. Had I been in San Leandro, Hayward, some motherfucking place, I would have been highly upset and been like, you know what? I'm coming to get you now. You ain't finna be playing no football. But today of this Vizzlog is, I started some shit last night. Strolling through my social medco, a memory came up on my timeline. It was a memory from over a decade and some change ago. For those that don't know, I used to perform live performances from time to time and everything. The last performance I did was in 2018 with Freddie B. But this particular night, about a decade and some change ago, myself, Freddie B, and Dirty Rice Forever, we literally paid to perform at this show where Sally Sell was the headliner. It was at the now defunct Club 6 in San Francisco. Everybody know where that's at. Club 6 had the shit. For a hole in the wall, it had its top tier headliners in there. I guarantee you that, because I was a living witness. I saw it all for myself. And yeah, me, Rice, and Freddie, we performed that night with Philosophy as a host and all that. A couple of other cats, some Hunters Point natives and everything. And yeah, Sally Sell headline. But by the time Sally Sell performed, I was already up out of there. Me, my road manager at the time, and Freddie, we was gone. I won't tell you what happened with Freddie that night, but yeah, I had to help him out before he almost got booted out. Anyway, long story short, I shared that memory. Matter of fact, let me read to you what I said when I shared that memory last night, because, you know, I was doing a little bit of this, but I couldn't do too much because at the same time I had a responsibility. But while I did feel the buzz, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, let me speak my piece on this, because like I said, the memory came up. And so I shared the memory. I forgot other people were tagged in this post, but yeah, anyway, I said one of the last few shows I did, this was, here's the flyer right here. Cali Sounds and Philosophy presents Sally Sells going down tonight. Y'all remember, y'all see that day, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, this was October 13th, 2012. So yeah, 11 years ago. Anyway, I said one of the last few shows I did, if people were interested, I'd perform again. But starting all over again, I feel like I've been there, done that. And I have. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing performances on and off since 2002 and all that. So with less than 10 shows under my belt, who am I to talk shit, right? But still, I put in 20 years, blood, sweat, and tears in this thing. So I guess it evens itself out. But let me continue. That's going backwards. I'm trying to move forward. I respect the open mic functions because that's where I did the majority of my performances, was open mic venues and everything like that. And the one that I still get notifications for was the one that I was pretty much frequent, being very frequent at and showing up, pulling up at the most. It was called, some of y'all may remember it as the Last Day Saloon. Others may remember it as the Rocket Room. Now it's called the Neck of the Woods. It's in the avenues in San Francisco. But anyway, I said I respect the open mic functions. But if I'm expected to give my best and damnness, while everyone else, veterans that's been in the business 30 plus years, gets to get away with murder karaoke. That's exactly what I said, murder karaoke. And the main DJs, not DJ, DJs that speaks against it, okays they shit anyway. Not throwing shade or sliding people under the bus. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I could have kept that to myself. But I'll pass. I've accepted that I'll never blow up. Congratulations to the comrades that did get picked up, but this doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop releasing music. Hashtag sigh about that. Dictated, not read management. That's what happened. That was, if that's not gaslighting, I don't know what is. And I started it. Yeah. I'm old girl from Firestarter this time. And I'll be that. Just to open up the room for discussion at a later date to better educate our young performers, our young singers. Dancers, I'm not really worried about that. They rehearse every day. If they really got the passion, they rehearse every day. I'm not worried about them. You spoken word people, some don't need it, but some of y'all don't need the practice. But at the same time, if you're trying to be out there and kill it like the Punani poets from the 90s and all that, y'all got a whole lot of stepping up to do. Sorry about that. But as far as these rap artists, let me state for the record, I completely agree with my big dog. I agree with them 100%. My argument is that how can you say one thing but allow it to keep going on and on and on in your face every time you're doing a show or every time you're record spinning at a venue? You're to the average motherfucker or to the average wannabe smartass that don't know shit about the music industry, they might say you on some hypocrisy shit. I'm gonna be the first to put that out there before somebody else does in the worst way, and then everybody's not gonna like it. That's why I said what I said. Of course he responded, which I liked, because I'm like, you know what? I'm not finna, this is a debate. This is not no argument amongst two men going back and forth and all that, especially if we know each other and fuck with each other and all that. We don't fuck with it tough, but we fuck with each other and all that. And at the same time, he knows he know people that I got history with. And we got history. I don't need to say this brother's name because everybody knows who I'm talking about. Everybody knows who this brother is. This brother is responsible for damn near every fucking body in the rap community, past, present, or future. I don't give a damn who you are. You dropped your shit off to him, he played your shit, he played it. If it was good, he played it. If it sucked ass, he played it. He plays your shit. So, with that right there, I cannot and I will not take that away from him. I can't do that. I'll be less of a person if I did that shit. And that's not fair to him, and that's not fair to his other comrades that done put in work from way back long before I met the man. So, but I'm sending this out to my big bruh to where maybe we can sit down and do a show to try to set up the dialogue on how we can work this thing out to where we could teach these youngsters various methods of stage performance. So that way we won't keep going bad on our Facebook pages, popping the same shit that we've been popping over and over and over again. Because it's damn near sounding like a broken record. Yeah, I was in my feelings. I'm not apologizing for that. However, I have to give credit to where credit is due. And my failed accolades, I'm not blaming that on nobody but myself. But yeah, that don't mean I'm going to stop doing music. I'm still doing music. I just released the album a few months ago. However, if my music do end friendships, like I said in my tread post, then so be it. But at the same time, what I want to do is sit down with Big Bro and work out a dialogue to where, like I said, teach these kids the proper way. He can show people, matter of fact, he has showed you how to appropriately hold the mic. Maybe someone, not me, because shit, I've been out of the loop for a while, but the artist can learn a method of breathing control. And then how to put the appropriate show disc together to where you don't have to rap over your vocals. If you do, just leave your ad-libs in there. And the only reason you will leave your ad-libs in there is because you ain't got no hype man. But then again, you don't need to be on stage 100 deep, 40 deep. What? Come on. That's not how that works. The people came to see you, not you and all your partners. Is all your partners rapping? So yeah, I may have jumped the gun and went from one topic to the next on this one, but at the same time, it falls in play to I started some shit last night. It's funny, but at the same time, this particular Vizzlog, I want it to be minorly comical, but educational. Because like I said, we need to teach these youngsters, and that way niggas like us can stop going back and forth, even if it's for kicks or whatnot, because you know, hip hop just turned 50 this year. And there are some of us who still respect the rules and regs, alleged rules and regs that was applied back then, as far as like being the undeniable top tier MC. But now everybody's getting away with murder, and I don't like it. I don't like, he doesn't like them doing it. I don't like the hypocrisy. So, where's the middle ground in that? That falls directly on the artist. The artist has to set up that middle ground to where the DJ doesn't feel like he or she is wasting their time spinning your shit while you performing. And the spectator who's watching this disgruntled individual, or this individual being disgruntled about the way the artist is performing, you get what I mean. But then again, here's an idea. You know those things that the entertainers have in their ears, like hearing aids and all that. They have a receiver in the back and all that. So that I guess they get whatever is in their ear. They get that played in there while they perform whatever it is. So whatever is being fed through that, they project it out by that, and then we would never know that these people are rapping over their vocals. I mean, if somebody can get their hands on some of that and give it to some of these DJs and some of these artists and singers and stuff like that, then I'll shut up. Hell, I want one myself, goddammit. So yeah, let's throw in the pot. Y'all, if y'all know the device I'm talking about, leave a comment at the under the video. Let me know. And yeah, we gotta develop a medium, because this debate can get very, very. It depends on who takes it seriously. I take it seriously. My big dog takes it seriously, but I didn't mean it for it to go that far left. But then again, I wasn't tripping on his responses. I was tripping on people who was liking his responses and all that. And I'm gonna let you know now. I'm sending that a direct shout out to those that are liking his responses that also know me. Check this out. If you yourself hasn't done a performance in over 5-6 years like I have, but yet you want to co-sign on some shit, you really have no say-so in the matter, and I advise you back out while you can before you end up being a victim of friendly fire. And this won't be the first time. Sorry about that. So, with that being said, since my live got fumbled with a phone call, I decided I'll do it this way. My name is Dureezzo. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.